Ruqya, what are the different Q&A? Can anyone do Ruqya, or is it only for certain people? There is a misconception that Ruqya is exclusively to certain individual. Ruqya one should be performed by every Muslim. Is reciting Ruqya better than listening to it? One should recite themselves if they can do so in the proper manner. However, Ruqya may be need to be done for long periods of time. One may be unable to recite for such duration. One can therefore listen to Ruqya audio or have someone recite over them. Your recitation is not good, or your recitation is good, but reciting longer time make you feel tired. First and foremost, recite yourself. If you can't, then ask your own family members to recite. If they can't, even their recitation is not good, or they get tired, or they don't have time, listen to the nice qari, either by wearing the headphones. If you are not wearing headphones, give time and listen it carefully, spend time on it. How long should the Ruqya be recited or listened? Listen to Ruqya for few hours a day, again and again. At least start from 30 minutes, then exceed to 1 hour, depending on your condition. Ideally, one should stop other activities, focus on the Ruqya until they get better. This may take few days. Sometimes it may take longer time or shorter time. There is no thing like quickly. It will take some time depending on the severity, illness, magic, evil eye, all the things. Next thing, reciting or listening to Ruqya is not making a difference. Reciting or listening to Ruqya is not making difference. Then one should question their yaqeen, conviction, and niya, intention. One should also do istighfar, seeking forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as there may be a sin which is preventing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help. Istighfar opens all closed doors. But closely examine, is there anything wrong? Maybe something, maybe pictures in your home, maybe some pet, maybe the dirt or some filth in your home. Sometimes what happens, because of the pets, smell is there in your home, and smell will not allow angels to enter the home. And intention matters, like you are putting the charms and ta'aweez and all those things. Remove all those things, and one should do istighfar, even though these are the things not there. Why it is not happening? Allah knows what is preventing. Maybe you grab somebody's right, or maybe something is wrong. Allah knows best. Do istighfar. Istighfar will open all closed doors. How does one know if they are inflicted with the evil eye? The best gauge for knowing whether one is afflicted is the Quran. Nothing can hide from the powerful and supreme words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One may feel pain while reciting or listening to Ruqya. When you are reciting or listening to the Ruqya, one may also feel restless or scared. Other symptoms may include itching, vomiting, diarrhea, fever, sweating, urge to urinate, feeling sleepy. If these symptoms arise, continue reciting or listening to Ruqya, especially the ayah that exacerbate these symptoms. If you are listening ayah again and again, for example, you are listening to Suratul Fatiha again and again, and it make your cases more worse, then listen and listen. Inshallah, gradually you will improve. Like itching or vomiting, it's good. If it is vomited, it means something is coming out. Sometimes it may happen diarrhea. Sometimes you are feverish, you are sweating a lot, or you are urinating, feeling very sleepy. These are the symptoms. The person afflicted refuses to recite. If he or she is bewitched, they refuse to recite the Ruqya. Even they don't pray regularly, and they are very lazy and lethargic. One who does not want to listen to Ruqya should be compelled, as shaitan is stopping them from seeking treatment. If it's still difficult, then one can recite on their behalf, blow on the water and oil. The afflicted person should be made to drink and use this. The person afflicted refused to recite or listen to the Ruqya. So what should you do? One who does not want to listen or Ruqya should be forced, because shaitan is stopping him or her from seeking treatment. If it is still difficult, then one can recite on their behalf, blow on the water and oil, make them drink and apply that oil and all the things. As I mentioned before, sana leaves, everything, make sure they drink and have it. Should illness be treated with ruqya only? Magic and evil eye can often cause physical illness. Underline this. Magic and evil eye can often causes physical illness. These needed to be treated medically alongside the ruqya. It can be any kind of medical condition, whether cancer, brain tumor, any kind of disease. You have to go through the treatment, and it is quite possible it started with spiritually, then it occupied physically. Sometimes some people, they have hole in their heart. First it start with the spiritual, then they had hole in their heart, they have to go through the surgery. So, along with the conventional medicines, one should adopt a healthy lifestyle, implement the sunnah prescription of eating less but more wholesome food. People, they have bad habit of taking junk food. Nice, good food consumption and means to obtain it should be halal. After ruqya, one may feel weak. Eating foods which are high in energy, including talbina, barley porridge, is therefore helpful. One most important thing, when you are taking anything, eating or drinking, make sure you say bismillah. Many times it happens because you are not saying bismillah, you are consuming the things, but still you are empty stomach, you are not getting the food in your tummy. Is there any specific ayah in the Quran that have more impact? Yes, of course, it can be. The Quran has many ayahs of Ruqya. The strongest are Suratul Fatiha, Ayatul Kursi, and last three surahs of the Quran, that is Suratul Ikhlas, Suratul Falaq and Nas. Listen to this for hours if possible. Make sure you take out time and spend more time over there. If certain ayahs are elect greater symptoms, then these should be repeated at least 7 times. If possible, one can also add other ayahs which mention greatest and oneness of Allah, such as Surah number 2, ayah number 164, Surah number 3, ayah number 18, Surah number 7, ayah number 54, Surah number 23, ayah number 118, Surah number 72, ayah number 3, Surah number 37, ayah number 1 to 10, Surah number 59, ayah number 24, Suratul Mulk and Suratul Rahman. Please note down, you can pause and listen again and make sure you do it. So do the following sunnah, morning and evening azkar help. The morning and evening azkar, sunnah, remembrance after